Travel part-time with Bill Gaither, who is a legend in contemporary Christian music. And he's written so many great songs in the church, like The King is Coming and Because He Lives and He Touched Me, and so many wonderful songs. And he asked me about, 1988, he called me and asked me if I would like to join the vocal band. I didn't even know Bill Gaither. I don't even know how he got my number. But I was sure glad he did. He called me and asked me if I'd like to join the Gaither vocal band. You know, and I knew Bill Gaither discovered Sandy Patty. Did you know that? Bill Gaither discovered Larnell Harris. Bill Gaither discovered Carmen. Bill Gaither discovered Steve Green. Bill Gaither discovered George Beverly Shea. I mean, the list goes on and on. He asked me if I'd like to join the Gaither vocal band. I said, does Billy Graham have a quiet time? You bet your sweet bippy. And I didn't tell him that I can't read music. I didn't think that was the time to bring that up. And I didn't tell him that I'd never sung baritone before. I didn't want to bring that up either. But I went and auditioned. And he asked me if I'd like to join the group. And come to find out, you know what Bill Gaither does? He discovers your hidden talent. He does. Like when he found Sandy Patty, she was a bass. Bill said, if you hit a few high notes, you might really go somewhere. And when he found Larnell Harris, he was white. When Bill found me, I was hyperactive. Even Bill can't change everybody. What an amazing man he is. He's written all these great songs. And when I first joined the group, I thought he must be perfect. He's written He Touched Me, The King is Coming, Joy Comes in the Morning. He's got a bus, big old bus. He owns his bus because he wrote He Touched Me. I wrote Big Booger Blues. That won't get you a bus. No, I didn't really write Big Booger Blues, but I would have if I'd have thought of it. But he's got a great bus. In the back of his bus, he's got a bedroom where he and Gloria sleep. While the rest of us are in bunks piled on top of each other, they've got a bedroom because he wrote He Touched Me. And they got two beds back there. Kind of a Ricky and Lucy thing going on, if you ask me. But you didn't hear that from me. And one of those first trips when I started traveling with him, I'd catch myself sometimes just staring at him, thinking, this is the guy who wrote He Touched Me. And one time he said I could sleep back there in the other bed because Gloria wasn't going with us. It was just the Gaither vocal band. It wasn't the trio. It was just the vocal band. He said that I could sleep back there in that other bed. So I was in one bed and he was in the other bed. And that's the way we like it. And I went to bed first. I woke up about 2 in the morning and looked over in Bill's bed and thought he wasn't there because all I saw was a pile of pillows in his bed. Come to find out, Bill Gaither, Mr. He Touched Me, sleeps under pillows. He doesn't sleep under blankets like a normal person. He roots like a dog under a pile of pillows. I knew he was under there because I saw his nose peeking up through those pillows. Actually, it wasn't peeking. It was standing boldly, proudly. And I started staring at his nose thinking, that is Bill Gaither's nose. While I was staring at his nose, I found out he ain't perfect. He snores. Started off sort of like a pig digging for roots. Didn't stop there. It went on to the sound of a freight train hitting a bridge at about 90 miles an hour. Didn't stop there. Went on to the sound of a 747 trying to find a seat at the Crystal Cathedral from 30,000 feet. And I wouldn't even mind that as long as you keep a rhythm going. Yeah, he may have written The King is Coming, but folks, when the King does come, you better pray Bill into sleep. Because we'll never hear Gabriel blowing his horn if Bill's blowing his.